Hey, welcome back to the Wise Mindset Guy podcast, the place where we turn ancient wisdom into modern magic. I'm your host, Nat Plastino, your friendly neighborhood mindset nerd, and today we're diving headfirst into the ancient but super relevant world of Stoicism. Now, before you imagine a bunch of old guys in togas just frowning at the clouds, hang on. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or living in like a joyless statue. No, my friends. It's actually a powerhouse philosophy for building inner peace and next level resilience. And the kind that keeps you calm when even your coffee spills, your boss schedules a 5 p.m. meeting, or your cat knocks your plant off the shelf again. Thanks, George, the cat. So grab your herbal tea, your protein shake, or whatever fuels your vibe, and let's unlock the stoic secrets to chill vibes and unshakable strength. All right, first up, what is Stoicism? At its core, Stoicism is a practical philosophy born in ancient Greece and made famous by Roman legends such as Marcus Aurelius, aka the emperor who journaled like a boss. Seneca is also Seneca, a philosopher who with a flair for drama, and Epictetus, a former slave turned motivational sage. Seriously, this guy was the OG underdog. Now, the Stoics taught us something incredibly freeing. There are two types of things in life: the things we can control and the things we can't. And happiness, question mark, it comes from focusing on the first and letting go of the second. Easier said than done, I know. Maybe, of course, but incredibly powerful, absolutely. Let's break this down into 3 Stoic virtues that can help us build inner peace and resilience. Number 1 is wisdom. Know what you can control. Let's start with wisdom. And no, I don't mean growing a beard and speaking in riddles. Wisdom in Stoicism means knowing what's up. Specifically, what's up to you, your thoughts. Yeah, your actions. Definitely. But when you start wasting energy on things you can't control, like traffic, weather, Twitter arguments, you suddenly have so much more brain bandwidth for what really matters, like your mindset, your goals, and maybe figure out what to do with that mysterious Tupperware in the fridge, full of stuff that I can't remember what it is inside. Happens all the time. Number 2 is courage. Face the storm without losing your cool. Now let's talk courage for sure. Stoic courage isn't about skydiving or wrestling bears. It's about emotional bravery. Showing up with integrity when life throws chaos your way, which happens all the time. It always does. Like a toddler with a spaghetti bowl. It's going to be messy no matter what. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In other words, if life hands you lemons, you don't just make lemonade, you make it calmly, gratefully, and maybe with a sprig of mint. Delicious. But things go wrong, and spoiler alert, they will. Courage means choosing your response, not reacting on autopilot. That's where resilience is born. Number 3 is temperance, the art of not overdoing it, including drama. Now, temperance, fancy word, right? It means balance, self control, the middle path. And no, it's not about living like a monk on a mountain, eating only lentils. It's about not letting your impulses run the show. Want to binge watch an entire season of your favorite show? Sure, but maybe after you've done something that nourishes your mind, like writing in a journal, meditating, or listening to this podcast. I know it's a shameless plug, of course. The Stoics knew that peace doesn't come from indulgence, it comes from intention. Small, mindful choices lead to a powerful life. So here's the Stoic starter pack: control what you can and release the rest like expired coupons. Show up with courage, even if your voice shakes or your Zoom call camera freezes at, mid-blink. Stay balanced and don't let a bad moment become a bad day. And remember, Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about becoming emotionally bulletproof. And trust me, in a world of stress, it's full of stress, memes and meetings that shouldn't be, it should have been emails. That's a superpower worth building. All right, that's for today's episode of the Wise Mindset Guy podcast. If you found this value in this, share it with a friend, a coworker, or that one person who keeps yelling in traffic. Let's spread the wisdom. Until next time, stay wise, stay grounded, and remember, even Marcus Aurelius had bad days. He just wrote really classy journal entries about them. Catch you next time, legends. Ciao.